Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to this has to be day number three. Yes, day number 3, week 6, spring 2025 of our journey together. That's day number 3, week 6, spring 2025 of our journey together. And it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's classes. Let's begin. All right, so my name is Mr. Petit. Today is Wednesday, the 12th of February, 2025. The subject is, of course, mathematics. And section 1, we're going to be looking at, we didn't really get to do this yesterday, so we're going to be looking at dividing using scientific notation. Dividing using scientific notation. So yesterday we learned how to add using scientific notation. Today we're going to be looking at how to multiply using scientific notation. So we're going to do. All right, so first of all, let's start off with the formula for scientific notation. We say that the formula for scientific notation is, what's the formula for scientific notation? Do you all remember? What's the formula for scientific notation? Anyone can answer, don't be afraid. Y'all don't know the formula for scientific notation?
Yes, sir.
What's the formula?
Okay.
No?
Okay, the
C
is
times to the power of an integer.
So the formula is C times what?
times 10n
Times 10 to the power of what?
and
10 to the power of n. Where C is what?
any number from 1 to 10 except 10.
Very good. Where C is any number, any real number from 1 to 10 except 10. 10 is always the base, right? 10 is always the base. And n is always what?
The integer.
Integer.
Integer, very good. What do we say an integer is? What is an integer?
Any number, well, I mean positive or negative,
On a
from
number, on a number line,
on the
right?
number line.
Yeah, positive or negative, including 0 on a number line, and it has to be a whole number. So this is our formula for scientific notation. When do we use scientific notation, by the way? When do we use scientific notation?
When you have a really big number,
When we're writing a very big
When
number
you're right. Or a really small number.
or a very small number. That's when we use scientific notation. When writing a very big number or a very small number. So let me go ahead and clear the screen. So today we're going to be looking at dividing using scientific notation. And so let's go ahead and do that. And so we have, this is going to be number 1. So we say we have 32 times 10 to the power of what? 5 divided by 8 times 10 to the power of 2. So we have 32 times 10 to the power of 5 all over 8 times 10 squared. How are we gonna answer that? How are we gonna answer that?
Excuse me, Mr. Potato.
Go ahead.
Without the fraction sign, can you write it as a base equation, please?
Say it again.
Can you write it as a base equation, please?
What do you mean?
Like instead of
8
putting
into
like
8 goes 1 time.
the
Say it again.
instead of putting the fraction or the fraction things needed.
Can you write it into what?
Instead of a fraction,
Can I write it as what?
a base form like equation, like how you did the multiplication yesterday.
I don't understand your question. Like, you mean how I can write it like how we have the equation, the formula just now? Or you mean like the multiplication yesterday?
Like the multiplication yesterday.
Oh yeah, it could form it. It could form like that. We can show you right now.
Okay.
So how are we gonna answer this question? What y'all think we're going to do?
Cancel the 0.
No. No. Anyone else wanna try?
Multiply.
Times the 10 by 5.
8 and
Times the
then
10 by 5, no.
5 and the 2.
32 by 8.
Say it again.
Divide both
32.
numbers without integers by 8.
Divide both integers by 8.
Mr. Petit,
Divide
you divide
32
the
by 8
integers and then you
32
multiply
divided by
them.
8.
All right, so
It's
you're
the same thing.
so you're telling me to what?
Okay, you're going to say 8 into 8 goes 1 time, 8 into 32 goes 4 times.
Uh-huh.
You're going to put that all over 8, and then you're going to put multiplied by 10 to the 5th over 10 to the 3rd, and then you're going to I don't know where I go after
Yeah,
that.
okay.
I
So
have a
the
question.
so the
Oh,
idea
then
is
you subtract the powers.
uh-huh.
So then you're gonna have 4 over 8 multiplied by 10 over 10. You're subtracting the power, so your answer should be 10. Your answer should be 3 multiplied by 10 to the power of
10 to the power
Mr.
of
Petit,
what?
I lost.
It lost, okay. So the
10
first
to
thing,
the power of 3.
Mr.
10 to the
Petit, I
power
have a
of 3.
question. Do you
Oh,
like change the 32 into into a decimal?
no. All we do is we group them. So we have 32 divided by 8 and 10 to the 5th divided by 10 to the 2nd power, right? We know that 32 divided by 8 is what? What is 32 divided by 8? It'll be 32
4.
divided by 8, right?
4?
32 divided by 8. Multiplied by 10 to the what? 10,
5th.
Oh,
10 to the 5th. Divided by
and
what?
like
Divided by what?
10 to the power of
10 to
10.
the 10 to
10.
the second.
Very good. Divided by 10 to the 2nd power.
10 squared.
Or 10 squared, yes. So what did I do here? All I did was I group my like terms. So I say 32 divided by 8 because those are the numbers, right? We have 32 divided by 8. And I have 10 to the 5th divided by 10 to the 2nd power. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to divide 32 by 8, right? So we have 32 divided by 8. What is 32 divided by 8? That's going to give us what?
4.
32 divided by 8 is what?
4.
4. Very good. Multiplied by 10 to the 5th divided by 10 squared is going to be what?
10 to the
10 to the power of what? 5
5
minus 2
minus
because
2.
we subtract the powers, right?
Yes, sir.
So it's gonna be equal to what? 4 times what?
Multiplied by 10 to the power of 3.
Very good. 4 multiplied by 10 to the power 3. Is this in scientific notation or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
exactly what it look
Yes,
like.
sir. Yes, sir, because the 4 is in between 1 and it's not any real number between 1 to 10, but it's not 10.
Very
And
good. Very good. It is definitely in scientific notation. So quick recap, what did we do? The first thing we did, we grouped them, right?
We group them
Uh-huh.
yeah.
So we say
Then
32
we-
divided by 8,
by 8.
which gives
and
us what?
4.
Very good. And then we have 10 to the 5th divided by 10 squared, which we have here.
it's
Remember, same base. If we have the same base and we're dividing, we're going to what? Subtract
the-
the powers,
put the
subtract the
number,
powers,
subtract the-
subtract the powers. And so we have 10 to the 5th minus 2. And 5 minus 2 is what?
3.
3.
3, very good. So it's going to be 4 times 10 to the 3rd power. Do we understand how to do this? Let me know, please, if you understand how to do this.
Yes, sir.
Let me know, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Let me know if you understand how to do this.
Yes, sir.
Who do not understand how to do this? Who do not understand? Do not understand? Who do not understand? Travanti. And
I need the next example.
need an next example. All right, who else need another example besides Travanti?
I also need the next example.
Okay. All right, let's do another.
I do.
Okay, let's do another example. All right, so let's say we have, it's gonna be number 2, right? Number 2. For number 2, let's say I have 40 multiplied by 10 to the 6 all over 5 multiplied by 10 to the what? 2nd power, right? And okay, so yeah. So what we gonna do here? What's the first thing we're gonna do?
We're going to group them.
We're going to group them, right? What are we gonna group? We're gonna group the 40 and the what?
40 divided by 5.
Very good, 40 and the 5. And we're gonna group the what? 10.
10 to the 6th
5.
power
divided
divided by 10.
by 10
Yeah, so it's gonna be equal to.
6.
So we have what? From bracket,
Mm-hmm.
40 divided by
5.
40 divided by 5. Close bracket multiplied by 10 to the 6 divided by what?
10 to the power
To the power,
10 to the power
10
of
to
2.
the
2.
10 cubed.
10 to the power of 2.
Two.
Very good. At this point, what do we do? At this point, what do we do? You're gonna do what?
Divide the 40 and the 5.
Yeah, what is 40 divided by 5?
8.
40 divided
Eight.
by 5 is what? 8. 8. Multiplied by, remember, if we have the
10.
same base, we what? Subtract the powers, right? So it's gonna be 10 to the power of what?
To the power of 4.
10 to the power of 6
Four.
minus 2.
6 minus 2.
Very good. It's gonna be equal to
8 times
8.
10.
8 times what?
10
10.
to the power of 4. 10
10 to the power of 4. Very good, 10 to the power of 4.
I get it now.
All right, do we understand it at this point? Let me know if you'll understand how
Yes.
we got this.
Yes, sir. I understand
Yes,
it
sir.
now.
Right?
I understand now.
8 times 10 to the power of 4. Is this in scientific notation or no? Is this a scientific notation?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Petit,
Yes, go ahead.
in the exam, would it have two multiplication signs like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it
Okay.
would.
Yes, sir.
In the exams, they don't give you an example.
No example is given. No, they don't give you no example. That's funny. All right, let's do another one. If they used to give examples in the exam, boy, nobody would have failed. No one would have failed, buddy. All right, so let's go ahead and do. It's gonna be. So we have, it's gonna be number 3. And let me enable the chat so that way that you could be able to put your answer inside the chat if you think you know what to do. Say we have say we have 36 multiplied by 10 to the power of 7 all over 12 multiplied by 10 to the power of 3. All right, what's the first thing that we're gonna do here? What's the first thing we're gonna do here?
We're gonna group them.
We have to group them. So we're gonna group the constants and then we're gonna group the powers. So we're gonna group the 36 and the 12, and we group the 10 to the 7 and the 10 to the 3rd. It's gonna be equal to the bracket. Again, if you think you know the answer, you can put your answer inside the chat. 36 divided by 12, right? Multiplied by 10 to the 7, 10 to the 7th power, divided by 10 to the 3rd power. Close bracket. Next, we have 36 divided by 12, and 36 divided by 12 is what?
3.
3, very good. 3 multiplied by. Anyone finished with this? Anyone got their final answer?
I did.
I sent mine in the chat.
What y'all got? What y'all got?
3 times
10 to the power of 4.
10 to the power of 4.
Okay, good. Okay, so we have 10 to the power of 7 minus 3. It's gonna be equal to 3 multiplied by 10 to the power of 4. All right, I got 3 times 10 to the power of 4. Did anyone else got that? Let me know if y'all got that.
Me.
I did.
I did.
Okay, excellent.
I did.
Is this in scientific notation or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. How do you know it's in scientific notation?
Yes, sir.
How do you know?
Because the 3 is a real
The 3 is less
between
10.
10.
How do you know it's in scientific notation?
because the 3 is all less than 10.
Because the 3 is less than 10. And what else?
And the base is the same.
And it's a real number.
The base is 10, right? So the 3 is between 1 and 10. The base is 10 and 4 is an integer, right? 4 is an integer. All right, let's do one more and then we're gonna move on from this. So number 4. Should I make this one difficult or just
A
keep it
little
easy?
bit, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Sure.
Just a little bit. Okay, let's do this. Let's say we have 3 times 10 squared. Multiplied by 6 all over 2 times 10 to the power of 3. Well, to the power of 1. No, let me not do that. Let's move this 2 and put this, let's say, to the power of 9. Let this one to the power of 7. How about that? All right, so we have 3 times 10 to the power of 9 multiplied by 6 all over 2 times 10 to the power of 7. How are we gonna do this one? How are we gonna do this one?
You group. Do we group them?
We group them. So what do we group?
3, 6, and 2.
3, 6, and 2.
Yes,
So
sir.
it seems like you're grouping only the whole numbers. Is it not so? So we're gonna group the whole numbers. So we have what? It's gonna be equal to. It's gonna be equal to 3. So we group the 3. We group the 6 and the 2. And so we have 3 times what? Times 6.
Times 6 divided by 2.
Right? Divided by 2. Multiplied by what? 10 to the power of what? 9. And 10 to the power of what?
7.
7.
And
7. Y'all understand what I just did just now? What I went with the 3 and the 6?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Because both of them
All right.
like the
No, sir.
No, you don't understand?
No, sir.
Did you understand the first 3, Alara?
I came in a little late. So
Oh, you came in a little late, okay. So what we did here is we grouped together the 3 and the 6 because they are constants, right? So the 3 is grouped together with the 6 because 3 and 6 are constants, and also 2. So 3 and 6, we bring them together, put it all over 2. So 3 times 6, we have that there all over 2. And we have 10 to the 9 and all over 10 to the 7. It's gonna be equal to, what is 3 times 6? That's what?
3 times 6 is
18.
18.
18, very good. All over 10 to the 9. We have 2 times what?
Times 10 over
10 to
7.
the 10 to the 10 to the 7, right? Now we could group them. We say 2 divided by, sorry, 18 divided by 2 is what?
9.
9. And 10 to the 9 divided by 10 to the 7, that's gonna be what? 10 to the 10 to the, remember 9
Second
minus,
power.
yeah, 9 minus 7 is 2
10 to the power of 2.
because we subtract the powers whenever we divide them, so it's gonna be 10 squared. All right. Y'all understand this one, number 4? Or no? Let me know if y'all understand number 4.
Decently enough.
Yes, sir.
Y'all understand number 4? Or I need to do another example of number 4.
I understand.
Understand?
Another example.
Another example. All right, quick recap. What did we do? We took the 3 and the 6. We multiplied them together 3 times 6 is what? What is 3 times 6?
18.
18, very good. Let me say 18 divided by 2, and 18 divided by 2 is?
9.
9, very good. Let me say 10 to the 9 divided by 10 to the 7. We say 9 minus 7, which is 2, so it's going to be 9 times 10 squared. And that's what we get there. All right. Does that make sense to y'all? Let me know, please.
Yes,
If
sir.
that makes sense to y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Go ahead and take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Yes, go ahead.
Oh, never mind. I thought myself was glitch.
Okay. All right, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Mr. Petit, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
You divided 18 by 2?
Yes, I divide 18 by 2, yes.
I send it to you on my mother's phone.
All right. All right, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right, let me go ahead and let's do another example of this. So for this last one, number 4, I want to do some more examples just to make sure y'all get it. Let's go ahead and do it. So more examples. It's gonna be number 4, the 4th example. Let's say I have 5 multiplied by 10 to the power of 2.
Mr. Petit, you gotta change the 5.
Change it to 5. Okay, thank you. It's the 5th one. It's the 5th one already. That's correct. This is the 5th one. So 5 times 10, let's say 8. Let me make this a clear 8. So we have 5 times 10 to the power of 8. Let me make sure this is here, that is here. Multiplied by divide by 6. all over 10 times 10 to the power of 3. Well, maybe I should not use 10. Maybe you should use something like 3. Yeah, let me just keep it at 10. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? We're going to group them together. So we have to group the constants, right? So we group the 5 along with what?
10 and 6.
The 10 and the 6, very good. So it is gonna be equal to what? 5 times what?
6.
5 times 6. Close bracket. All over what? All over? All over 10, very good.
All over 10, all over 10.
Very good. Multiplied by 10 to the power of what?
5, that's 5?
Power of 8.
Also 8. Oh, my bad, I can't see that.
The power of 8. Multiplied by
10 to the power of 3.
10 to the power of 3. What are we gonna do at this point? It's gonna be equal to, what is 5 times 6? That's what?
30.
30, very good. 30 all over
10.
all over 10. Multiplied by 10 to the power of
8
8
over 10 to the power
10 to the power of
3.
Of 3, very good. What is 30 divided by 10? What is 30 divided by 10?
3.
30 divided by 10 is 30 divided by 10 is
3.
3. Very good. And 10 to the power of 8 divided by 10 to the power of 3, that's gonna be what?
5.
10 to the power of what? 5. 5. Now the reason why,
take away any.
yeah, because 10 to the power of 8, right? Divided by 10 to the power of 5, 10 to the power of 3, it's actually, we subtract the power. So it's gonna be 10 to the power of 8 minus 3. So we subtract the power, so it's actually gonna be equal to 10 to the power of 5. All right. And so that's how we got that. So the answer is 3 times 10 to the power of 5. Do y'all understand that? Let me know, please, if y'all understand that, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Aiden, Adderley,
Sir.
Hello.
explain how we got 3 times 10 to the 5.
Okay, so 3 times 10 power. Okay, what you do is simple. Keep on. You want me to do from the beginning or just to like the green part?
The beginning.
Okay, so basically, you do 5 times 10. Okay, 5 times 10. Okay, you group the 5, the 6, and the 10. So for example, you would do 5 times 6 in parentheses or brackets, whichever one, over 10. Yeah. And that times 10 over 8. Okay, so 5 times 6 in brackets times 10 over 8 over 10 times 10 to the power of 3. And 5 times 6 is 30. And that'd be 30 over 10. That's 3. And then for 10 to the power of 8 divided by 10 to the power of 3, we just subtract the exponents.
Yes.
That would be 10 to the power of 8. Yeah, it'd be 8, 10 to the power of 8 minus 3, which would give us 10 to the power of 5.
Very good. So we got 3 times 10 to the power of 5. Do y'all understand this? Let me know, please, if y'all understand this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who do not understand this still? Who still don't understand how I got this answer? If you still don't understand, let me know, please. Let me unmute the mics of these individuals. Again, if you still do not understand how I got this, please let me know.
Understand.
Who?
What?
Who do not understand how I got my answer?
The guy said he didn't.
Is he using McDonald's internet?
Yeah, I don't.
Can you re-explain it, please? It's very laggy.
Re-explain it?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be a 2 or a 6. All right. Okay, let me go ahead and do another example for Empress. Empress is the only one who don't understand.
Wow. Thank you for making that so clear.
She's the only one. All right. Micah, your internet is laggy. Type inside the chat, Micah, because I can't hear you. Okay, let's do another one. So let's say we have 3 multiplied by 10 to the power of 5, close, multiplied by 4 all over 6 times 10 to the power of 2. All right, Empress, what are we gonna do at this point? What's the first thing we're gonna do, Empress?
We gonna times 3 by 4.
Very good. So it's gonna be, so we're gonna group the 3 and the
4.
Group the 3 and the 4, right? Because we're trying to bring all the like terms together. So we group the 3 and the 4, right? What else?
And then the 6. No. Wait. No.
What do we do? We group the 3 and the 4, right? You got that?
And the 10 and the other 10. The 10
Yeah.
to the power.
So we also group the 10 to the
the power.
power of
2.
2. Very good. What we do to the 6 at the bottom? Put it here, right? Make sense? Empress,
Sorry.
that makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Class, do y'all understand what I did just now? Let me know, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All I did was I grouped the 3 and the 4 together. And I grouped the 6 at the bottom as well, because those are the numbers. Okay, and then I grouped the 10 to the 5th and 10 squared. Is there anyone who do not understand what I did just now? Please let me know if you don't understand that part. Okay. All right, so after that, what are we gonna do now, Empress? It's gonna be equal to. Empress, I can't hear you. Can you all hear her? Because I can't hear her.
Oh no, so I wasn't typing.
Okay. Okay, go ahead, Empress.
Uh,
What we do at this point?
we finna divide.
No, before we divide.
Multiply 3 times 4.
Very good. 3 times 4 gives us what?
12.
12. Multiplied by what?
10 to the power of 5.
10 to the power of 5. Very good. All over.
Oh, 6 times 10 to the power 2.
Very good. 6 times 10 squared.
Mr. Petit, are you able to hear me better now?
Much better. What do we do now? What do we do now? What do we do now?
That's divided by 6.
We do 12 divided by 6, which is what?
6.
12 divided by 6 is?
Oh no, sorry.
12 divided by 6 is what?
2.
2. Very good. 2. What are we going to do with the 10 to the 5 and 10 squared?
It'd be 10.
Subtract the
Hey,
exponent.
bracket, and it'd be 10 the power of
10 to the power of
3.
5 minus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Which means it's going to be equal to 2.
2 times 10
And
power 3.
2 times 10 to the power of?
3.
3.
3. Very good.
3.
Of 3. Very good. Of 3. Do y'all understand this? Let me know, please, if y'all understand this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sure. If I let y'all do it by yourself, you're going to get it right or no?
Yes, sir.
So, so we're gonna get it right.
No?
Say no.
No? Empress.
We're gonna get it right though.
Empress. You just now get it. What you mean? Who's saying no? You just
No.
now get it.
Mr. Petit.
You died. No, I don't want that. You just got it. Where's Kanan? Kanan, are you there? Where's Kanan? Yeah. I don't have Kanan.
Sorry, I'm here. I'm just having trouble with my mic. It's been glitching in and out.
Okay, do you understand how we got our answer?
Yes, sir.
How about you carry on?
Alright.
Yes, I do understand.
Okay. All right, good. Let's go ahead and let me let y'all do one by yourself. Let's see how good you are with this. Do number 7 by yourself. Put your answer in the chat. Be the first one to get it right. Put your answer in the chat. Put your answer inside the chat. So let's say we have let's say we have 6 multiplied by, be the first one to get it right, 10 to the power of 7 multiplied by 3 all over 2 multiplied by 10 to the power of 4. Put your answer inside the chat, please. Be the first one to get this right. I have 6 times 10 to the 7 multiplied by 3 all over 2 times 10 to the power of 4. All right, go ahead and put your answer inside the chat for me. Again, put your answer inside the chat. Be the first one to get it right. Put your answer inside the chat for me. All right. I need persons to answer. Put your answer inside the chat for me, please. Try to be the first one to get it right. All right, but try to be the first one to get it right. Put your answer inside the chat for me, please. All right, someone has answer inside the chat.
You see my answer, Mr. Petit?
Let me see. Persons who are in the class, put your answer inside the chat, please. Put your answer inside the chat.
Mr. Petit, you see my answer? I must have clicked the wrong number.
Answers in chat.
Mine's too.
Answer in the chat. Make sure the answer is right, please. Make sure you have the right answer in the chat. Make sure you have the right answer in the chat. Xavier, where's Xavier?
Yes, sir.
No, don't change it. Don't change it. Don't change it.
That was a mistake.
Don't change it. Don't change it.
Is mine right?
Who's speaking?
Shamia.
Shamia? I don't know, Shamia.
Mr.
knows?
Petit,
Who knows? It could be right, it could be wrong.
Mr. Petit, see, I must input the wrong number.
Yeah.
My answer's inside the chat.
Who all has put their answers inside the chat? Let me know.
Me.
Who all has put their answers?
Me.
I did.
All right.
did.
Who think that they're the first?
I have
Who think they was the first?
Not you.
Me.
Me.
Oh, y'all back down.
Who think y'all was the first? Yeah, that's
me.
I
Crimson.
put the voice.
Me.
Kaino.
Me.
Rodrigo.
Me.
Empress.
Me.
Empress, you was like the 8th.
I think I am.
Okay, buddy.
Let's see who's the first. Let's see who's the first one. Drum roll, please, for the first one. Let me see.
No.
Drum roll. Come on.
Again,
Come on. Come on. Don't be like that. All right. The first one is
Me.
Ralph Carey Jean. He always the first one.
So,
That's
Mr.
not
Petit,
fair. Monkey.
Come on. All right. It was the second. All right. It was the second. Drum roll for the second. Let's go.
But
Second.
Mr. Petit, is it right?
Yes, his one is right. His one is right. The second one, the second correct answer was after him was actually Tayden Johnson. Where's Tayden Johnson?
It was the third, Mr. Petit.
Tayden
Here.
Johnson.
Hi.
Tayden Johnson. You want the third? Let me give you the third.
Top
All right.
10.
All right. Let me give you
You know
top 10.
all
Let me
the
give you top
places.
10. Let me give you top 10.
Due to the
All
top
right.
10.
Ralph Carey was the first. Tayden Johnson was the second. Nakari Russell was the third. Empress was the fourth.
Off the golden angel. Period.
Kamani was the fifth.
Let's go.
Kaino was the sixth. Crimson was the seventh. Rodrigo. Then Shanae Mitchell. And then it was Shamaya. So way to go, we all got it right. All right, let's go ahead and answer this. Go ahead.
You gotta blind me because you know my screen broken. You see, you know I would have been the first one. Come
Yeah,
on.
right. Shouldn't have break your screen in the first place. All right, so let's group it. Let's group it.
I can donate money to fix it.
All right,
That's
so
$500.
all right, so what we have to do is we have to group the numbers that are group the constants. So we have what? 6 times 3. So I'm grouping them together. 6 times 3. Multiplied by
Yeah.
multiplied by 10 to the what?
Or 7.
10 to the power of 7, yeah. All over.
2 times 10 to the power of 4.
All over 2 times
10.
10 to the what?
Power of 4.
Power of 4. All right. What do we have now? It's going to be equal to 6 times 3 is what?
18.
18, yeah, 18. All over
10 to the power of 7.
2 times
Oh.
10 to the power of 4. And on top, we have what?
10 to the power of 7.
10 to the power of 7, yeah. Right. It's going to be equal to. All right, what we do at this point? We're going to do what?
Divide.
We're going to divide. So we have 18 divided by what? 2, right? And then we have 10 to the 7 divided by 10 to the 4. So 18 divided by 2 gives us what?
9.
9 multiplied by
10 to the power of 7.
10
Take
to the
away
power of
4.
yeah, 10 to the power of 7 minus what?
4.
minus 4.
And then we get 9 times 10 to the power 3.
Very good. We get 9 times 10 to the third power. Anyone got 9 times 10 to the third power? Let me know if you got that, please.
I did.
I did.
Did.
9
Focus
times
in
10 to the
chat.
third power. 9 times 10 to the third power.
Different.
Only 3 persons got that. Who else got that? 9 times 10 to the third
I
power.
got it.
I got that.
I
I
got that.
did.
I did.
Very good. Very good.
I
Excellent.
did.
Excellent job. Very good. Okay, so quiz or grade exercise? We're gonna do this one.
Quiz
Quiz.
and graded
Quiz.
exercise.
Exercise.
Graded exercise.
Graded exercise,
Exercise.
graded
Okay.
exercise, graded exercise.
All right.
Mr. Petit,
Uh-huh.
would you give us a quiz with like a bunch of these different topics in one?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. You in my brain. Not today though.
Okay.
Yeah, I did say
Because like as soon as I see it the first time, I would like not know how to do
Not-
it
yeah.
until you tell us to do it, and then I'll get 10 right. But then I feel like if I had to do like one of each, then I feel like
Yeah.
I would have trouble.
Yeah. So you have to remember what you was taught in each. That's a good thing to do. I should give you all that like a summary quiz. The only problem with that is you have to be the class every day. If you're in a class every day, then it's gonna be a problem. But all right, so the next section we're gonna move on to section 2. Section 2 is say it again. Oh, I didn't say that. I'm sorry. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. That's going to be of this one. Take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Some people are still not sending me their work. Where's Ajani? Ajani, are you there? Ajani, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp, please. All right. Do you hear me, Ajani?
Yes.
All right. Are we done with taking a picture of our work? Let me know, please, if you're already done that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I sent a picture.
Yes, sir. I sent my.
Okay, good. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next section. Like we said, the next section is not hard. The next section is solving ratio-based word problems. Solving ratio-based word problems. So Travis and Bradley share 140 baseball cards in the ratio of 4 to 3. Part A, we want to calculate the amount of cards that Travis receives.
Are those baseball cards legendary or rare?
I don't know.
Like I don't play them, but I know that one of the legendaries are like worth $10,000.
Yeah, they are actually like assets. Yeah, if you hold them for long. Travis and Bradley share 140 baseball cards in the ratio of 4 to 3. Calculate the amount of cards that Travis receives. We have done questions like this. So for those of you who were here when we did this, do you remember how to do this? Let me know, please, if you remember.
Yes, sir.
What we have to do?
Find one equal part.
Find one equal part. Very good. So one equal part. So one equal part. So one equal part is going to be equal to one equal part is what? 140, right? Divided by what? Divided by, we have to add what? 4 and 3, right? So we have to add 4 and 3. So it's going to be plus 4 and 3.
I give you 140 divided by 7.
Very good. So it's going to be equal to 140 divided by 7. And what is 140 divided by 7? That's what?
20.
So 140 divided by 7. So let's do 7 into, so we say 7 into what? 140. How many times 7 go into 14?
2 times.
2 times. 7 times 2 is what?
14.
14, very good. 14 minus 14 is
0.
0. You bring down the
0.
and on the 0. I mean, now it's a 7 going to 0.
0.
0 times 7 times 0 is
0.
0. We subtract. 0 minus 0 is 0. And so we say 140 divided by 7 is what?
20.
20. Very good. 20.
40.
But this is just one equal part. We want to know the amount of cards that Travis receives. Right? Travis is how many parts? Remember, this is respectively. So Travis receives what? Travis receives what?
4.
4, right? 4 equal parts. So Travis, right? So Travis receives. So Travis receives 4 multiplied by what?
By 20.
4 multiplied by
20.
20. Very good. And what is 4 times 20?
80.
4 times 20 is?
80.
80.
It's 80. Very good. So what is the amount of cards that Travis receives?
He received 80.
80,
Received 80 cards.
80 cards. Very good. He receives 80 cards. Quick recap. What did we do? Well, the first thing we did was we how to define what is one equal part. We know that one equal part is going to be 140 divided by the sum of the ratio.
Excuse me,
So
Mr. B.
go ahead.
I have to leave. They're letting us leave now, but I'll join back when I return.
No problem. Did you see the links I sent you?
Yeah, yes, sir. I already started.
Okay. When is your exam?
My exam starts next week.
Okay. All right. So we have Travis, which is 4 equal parts. So it's going to be 140. We have 140 divided by 4 plus 3. Where do we get the 4 plus 3 from? It's going to be 1.
The sum of the ratio.
The ratios.
That's correct. The sum of the ratios. So it's going to be 140 divided by 4 plus 3. And 140 divided by 7. When we divide these two, what do we get?
1.
We got what?
1.
20. Very good. And then to figure out the amount that Travis receives, we have to do what? Because Travis is 4 equal parts, right? So don't mistake that. Travis is 4 equal parts. So to get the amount that Travis receives, we have to say 4 times 20. And 4 times 20 is 80 cards. All right. Does that make sense to y'all? Let me know, please, if that makes sense to y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
All right. So that's the amount that Travis receives. That's part A. Now, the second part says, okay, no problem, Carissa Brown. Okay, let's go ahead and do the next part. So part B says that we want to calculate. So Bradley gave
Bradley has 60 cards.
All right, Bradley gave, who said that?
Aiden.
Aiden, what's your last name is?
Deal.
Aiden Deal, okay. Bradley gave 2/3 of his cards to Justin. Calculate the amount of cards. Calculate the amount of cards Justin received. Bradley gave 2/3 of his cards to Justin. Calculate the amount of cards Justin received. All right, so how are we gonna do this? Anyone have an idea of how we're gonna do this?
Make both of them fractions.
No, we first have to figure out how much Bradley received, right? So how much did Bradley receive? If Travis received 80 cards, how much did Bradley receive? How much did Bradley receive?
So just subtract 140 from 180.
Yeah, so Bradley, right? So Bradley is just gonna be what?
$60.
So let me write this properly. So Bradley is gonna be equal to.
I put the answer in the chat.
I saw it, yeah. So Bradley is gonna be equal to 140, right? Minus what? Minus
80.
80, very good. And what is 140 minus 80?
60.
So Bradley. So the amount of cards that Bradley received is what?
60.
140 minus what? 80. So 140 minus 80. 140 minus 80. That gives us what? 60. I got 60, right? But is that what the question is asking us though? The amount that Bradley received. What is the question asking us? What is the question asking us, class?
How much did Justin receive?
Yeah, the amount what?
The amount of cards he gave to Justin.
The amount of cards he gave to Justin. Very good. So, all right. So how could we figure out the amount of cards he gave to Justin? What are we gonna do?
$60 divided by 3.
No.
What?
Yeah, no.
Find the rest.
gonna multiply
2/3 by 60.
What you saying, Kai?
Find the rest of the numbers that build up to 140.
No.
Gonna
Multiply.
the fraction
2/3
to 60.
Go ahead, Rodrigo.
Multiply the fraction by 60.
What fraction?
2 and 3.
2/3. Multiply 2/3 by 60.
Yeah, so
Rodrigo and Ralph is saying multiply 2/3 by 60. Is that the correct way to go?
yeah, so
Yes, sir.
Y'all think so? Because remember it says, he gave 2/3 of his cards to Justin. Of. What does of mean?
Multiply.
Of means multiply. So we're gonna say 2/3, right? So 2/3 of multiply 2/3 of what? 2/3 of 60, yes, 2/3 of 60 over 1. So you just have to multiply now, right? So we say, sure, we could simplify, but I'm just gonna multiply straight across. I'm gonna say 2 times 60. What is 2 times 6? That's gonna be what?
120.
120.
120, very good. And 3 times 1 is what?
3.
3. So when we divide 3 and 120, what do we got?
40.
3 and 120.
40.
Let me go ahead and divide it on this side. So 3 into 120
It's 40.
you got 40. How many times does 3 go into 12? 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 minus 12 is 0. 0. Bring down the 0. How many times does 3 go into 0? 0 times. It's gonna be 0 minus 0, which is 0. And so we say 120 divided by 3 is what? 120 divided by 3 is
40.
what? 40. All right. So how many cards did he give to Justin? How many cards?
40 cards.
40 cards. Very good. 40 cards.
40 cards.
40 cards. All right, quick recap. What did we do? We found out the amount of cards that Bradley got, and that was 140 minus 80. And then once we subtract these two, we got 60. Then we said 2/3 multiplied by 60, which gives us 120 over 3, we divide these two, and that's what gives us 40 cards. So that means that Justin got 40 cards. All right. Do y'all understand how I do this or no? Let me know if y'all understand this, please. Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Micaiah, Jasmine.
Is this the only
Yes, sir.
correct way to write this?
Jada, anyone else who understand? Let me know if you
Yes, sir.
understand, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Who do not understand? Who do not understand how I got this? Who do not understand?
I do not understand.
Hayden do not
I don't
understand.
understand.
Dior
Me
don't.
too.
Johnson don't. Okay. Who else don't understand?
I don't understand.
Kevin A. All right. Who else
Mr.
don't?
Petit?
Oh, 1 second, sweeting. Who else do not understand how I got this? Frombergy. Anyone else? Anyone need another example? I think you need another example.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Another example.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go ahead, Genesis.
I was just asking if this is the only way to do this.
What other were you thinking of?
Might divide by 3.
No, you can't divide by 3. If you divide by, if you take 60, right, and divide it by 3, what you get?
I didn't do it yet, but that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, if you take 60 and divide it by 3, you would get 20. And that's not right. The
I
answer
was
is 40.
saying
Uh-huh.
I was gonna do like dividing it by 3 would break it into 3 parts, kind of, or like that's kind of like finding one equal part type thing. And then I was gonna times that by 2.
That's correct. Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. That's basically the same thing.
But is that wrong on the exam if I do that? I
Mm-mm.
mean, I'm gonna do this way because I want to make sure it's right anyway.
Yeah, you could do that because the same thing. Essentially, all you're doing is dividing by 3 and multiplying by 2. So that could work. Let's do
Yes, sir.
another example. Before we do another example, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Before we move on, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Let me know. Before we move on to the next example.
Mr. Petit, I'm almost done
Yes.
writing.
All right,
My
all right.
screen got bigger.
Your screen got bigger?
Yes, sir. The black. I don't know. I don't know what this is, but it got bigger.
Okay. All right, go ahead and take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Mr. Petit, can I send it when my mommy reach?
Yes, we can. All right. All right, go ahead and take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right, let's go ahead and do another question like this. Okay. I'm gonna do one more example and then we can move from this. All right, let's do one more example. Hopefully you all understand this from this. I'll understand this next example.
Yes.
Let me go ahead and do this. Section 2. All right, first question. The second question, actually. Amy and Ben share 180 marbles in the ratio 5:4. Calculate the amount of marbles Rachel receives, Amy receives. And number 2B, Ben gives 3/5 of his marbles to Carla. Calculate the number of marble Carla receives.
Isn't it number 1?
No, this is the second one. All right,
Yes.
so Amy and Ben share 180 marbles in the ratio 5:4. Calculate the number of marbles that Amy receives. Alexandria Charlo, can you hear me? Alexandria,
Yes, sir.
can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was calling you yesterday and I didn't hear from you. Read this question, please. Read the question, Alexandria.
Amy and Ben share 180 marbles in the ratio 5:4. Calculate the number of marbles Amy has.
Okay. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna find what is what? One equal part, right? So it's gonna be one equal part. So one equal part, one equal part, one equal part. And how are you gonna do one equal part? How are you gonna do one equal part? We're gonna do what?
The ratios up.
It's gonna be what? 180, right?
Divided by
Divided by what? Divided by what?
9.
5 plus 4.
5 plus 4, very good. 5 plus what?
4.
Plus 4, very good. And that's gonna be equal to what? 180.
180 divided by 9.
180 divided by
9.
5 plus 4 is what?
9
9. Very good. So 180 divided by 9 and 180 divided by 9 is
equals 20.
equals
20.
180 divided by 9 equals to 20. Very good. So now that we got this is one equal part, but we want to figure out the number of marbles that Amy receives. How are we gonna do that?
You
Multiply
multiply
20
20
times
times 5.
Multiply 20 times
5.
5. Very good.
Because first the aim is
Very
Right.
good. So we're gonna do 20. So Amy, right? Amy is gonna get Amy's share. What Amy receives is gonna be equal to what? Class, what is Amy gonna get? Remember, Amy is
100
5 equal
marbles.
bars. So Amy is 5, right?
20,
So
20
5
times,
5 times
I mean,
5
5
times what?
times
5
20.
times 20, very good. Which gives us what?
Equals 100.
100.
100, very good. 100. All right, 5 times 20 is 100. Okay, good. Now the next question. Ben receives 3/5 of his marbles. Sorry, Ben gives 3/5 of his marbles to Carla. Calculate the number of marbles Carla receives. So what's the first thing we're gonna do? How many marbles did Ben
Find
receive?
out how much Ben
180 take
is.
away
How much did Ben get? Ben got what?
180 take away 100.
180 minus what? 100?
100.
Yeah. And that's gonna be equal to what? So Ben got what?
80.
Ben got 80. All right, so now that we got that, now I want to know how much did Carla get, right? Remember, Carla got 3/5 of its marbles. So how much did Carla get?
Got 53.
Say it again.
53.
Say it one more time.
53.
53. Did anyone else agree with that? You say 53. Anyone else agree with that?
No, sir.
Yes,
No,
no, maybe.
sir.
No. What's that? What y'all got?
Yeah,
26.
48.
Y'all got?
Yeah, 48.
26.2.
48.
48. All right. So we know it's going to be 3. Remember, it says 3/5, right? 3/5. What's the key word? What's the key word? What is the key word?
Of
Of. What does of mean?
multiply.
Multiply. So we have 3
Multiply.
over 5, right? Multiplied by what?
80 over
Multiplied
1.
by 80 over 1. Very good. 80 over 1. All right, so now we're gonna multiply this. What is 3
We
times?
could cancel out. We could cancel out 5 to 80.
You can. But I'm gonna multiply straight across. What is 3 times 8? That's what?
24. 24.
No.
Hold on. 3 times 8
80.
times 80.
Yeah.
240.
240. Very good. And then 5 times 1 is
5.
5. Very good. Did y'all get an answer for this as yet?
Yes, sir.
What y'all answers?
20 48.
Yes, sir.
48.
I got
48.
48.
48.
48.
How do we get 48? How do we get 48?
Divide 80 by
Divided
5.
We
Divide.
divided
240
40
divided
by
by 5.
Divided the 5 into 240.
Very good. So
I
you say,
cancel mine, so it would be 3 times 16.
so 5 into 240.
Mm-hmm.
How many times does 5 go into 24?
4 times.
4 times. 5 times 4 is what?
20.
20. So 24 minus 20. 4 minus 0 is 4. Bring down to 0. Oh, that does not look good.
It writes. Then you say no.
Oh, 1 second. So what happened just now? Oh, great. I have to write it again. I don't know, just erased. So let me do it again. So we have so Ben got, this is not, oh my goodness.
Can you do Control Z to put it back?
I know what's happening. Okay. Apparently I don't. Bradley is, we already did Bradley, right? That's what we're trying to do, Ben. I don't know. It just wouldn't. Okay, good. So Ben is going to be equal to, gotta do it again. 180 minus what? Minus
100.
100. And then, so Ben is equal to
80.
Ben is equal to 80. And then we do 3/5 of what?
5.
Of
80 over 1.
Of 80 over 1. Because we have to do the amount that he had. All over 1. 3 times 180. Sorry, 3 times 80 and 5 times 1. 3 times 80 is what?
240.
240. So we have 240 all over 5. So we say 5 into what?
5. Oh.
5 into 240. How many times does 5 go into 24?
4 times.
4 times. 5 times 4 is 20. 24 minus 20. Put the 4 down.
Here to 0.
Bring down to 0. How many times does 5 go into 40?
8 times.
8 times. 5 times 8 is 40. I got 48. What did y'all get for your answer?
We got 48 marbles.
48.
48.
Very good. Okay, excellent. All right, so Carla received 48. Do we understand how I got these two answers? Let me know if you'll understand this, please.
Yes,
Let me know
sir.
if you'll understand.
Yes, sir.
Put I inside the chat if you understand. Put I inside the chat if you understand. Put N if you do not understand. Again, put I if you understand. Put N if you do not understand. Again, put I inside the chat if you
Mr.
understand.
Petit,
Put N if you don't.
I missed and typed down in my bad. I meant to put I.
Okay, no problem. Again, put I if you understand. How to do this, put N if you do not understand. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need everyone to send their work in, please. I need everyone to send in their work.
Excuse me, Mr. P. Can I use Batchmark like send my work in, please?
Yes, you can. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to I'm gonna put the quiz inside the chat. There are 3 quizzes. What I need you to do is, once you've started the quiz, put started inside the chat. Again, once you've started the quiz, please put started in the chat. How are we gonna do on this quiz? Are we gonna get 100% or you gonna break the
Yes.
streak? What are we gonna do then? What are we gonna do today?
Mr. Michael, Mr. Petit, this could be a streak. Watch.
This could be a streak, you sure?
Like positive Mr. Petit.
Positive, all right. Again, Shamaya, Liliana, I ain't put the quiz in the chat yet. I already put started. Again, put started inside the chat if you're ready. Started the quiz. The quiz will be posted inside the chat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, put started inside the chat once you started the quiz. Trayvon says done. How you gonna be done with the quiz? Wow, that's funny. Again, put started inside the chat
It
once you
says you
started.
need access.
You need access? Oh, okay.
It's
One,
a,
two,
it's a,
It's a request access, Mr. Petit.
okay, so what that is solving. What's the name of the quiz? Solving ratios.
The first one.
Mr. Petit, now you see why I say done?
Solving ratio base. Why in the world? 1 second. Okay. Ratio.
I keep asking for access.
They keep asking you for access?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Have to send it again, I think.
I requested access to get into it.
All right. Try again. Try it again. Try it again for me. Let me know if it works.
It works now.
It works now?
It worked.
It works now. Okay, good. All right. So you could start the quiz now. Again, you can start the quiz. Once you start the quiz, please put started inside the chat again. Once you start the quiz, please put started in the chat. All right. I need everyone to be doing the quiz, please. Again, everyone needs to be doing the quiz. Take your time on the quizzes. Make sure read them carefully. No one has finished quiz 1 yet? That's strange. Okay. Looks like it's a lot of calculations. Again, please complete the quiz. Everyone should be doing the first quiz now. Let me repost the quiz inside the chat. All of us are doing the quiz right now, so make sure complete the quiz. The quiz is inside the chat. Again, the quiz is inside the chat.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Yes.
May you send the quiz to me on WhatsApp, please?
Okay, no problem. Again, once you finish with your quiz, take a screenshot of your grade and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, once you finish with the quiz, take a screenshot of your grade and send it to me via WhatsApp. Are we done with the first quiz? Are we done with the first quiz? Let me know, please, if y'all done with it. Let me know if y'all done with the first quiz. No one is done with the first quiz? What's taking y'all so long?
Not yet.
What's taking y'all so long? Is it difficult? Very good, Shanair Mitchell.
No, sir. It's just a lot of calculations.
A lot of calculations. Very good, Shanair Mitchell. First person to get 100. Asia, Moxie, Amaya, Empress, Aikisha, please redo the quiz. We ain't even get a we ain't even start to get a streak yet.
Indeed, I missing click something. Like
Yeah. Tanaya non-home. Where's Tanaya? Tanaya?
I'm here.
Very good job. 30 out of 30 on the quiz. You're the second person to get 100. Keep it up. The rest of you, y'all need to finish the quiz. Don't take too long on this quiz. Travanti Cooper. Where's Travanti?
Rachel.
You got 30 out of 30 on the second quiz, but you didn't do the first quiz yet.
Because Ramo wanted to say something.
Oh, okay. I understand. Dorante Smith. Where's Dorante? Where's Dorante?
I'm here.
Very good job. 30 out of 30.
Thank you.
Rodrigo Roll. Where's Rodrigo Roll?
I'm here.
Very good job. 30 out of 30. And Rodrigo Roll, Arion Johnson, Micah Cambridge, Kaino McPhee, and Cameron Butler. Very good job. 30 out of 30. Doing very well. Very good job with that. Xavier Miller. Xavier Miller.
Yes, sir.
Very good job. 30 out of 30.
Yes, sir.
Rihanna Lewis. Very good job. 30 out of 30.
And I lost.
Who said they lost?
Me.
What happened, Cleveland? What you lost on?
I don't know what to calculate.
You don't know how to calculate? All right, let's help you with the first one. What number you on?
Like, you see,
What number you on?
let me check. I'm on number 3. A. Hey, colored it says Mason and Isabella share 320 sandwiches.
Add the 3 and the 5. Divided by divide 320 by 8. Divide 320 by 8. That'll be 1 equal part, and then take 1 equal part and multiply it by 3.
Divided by 3 by 8.
No, take 320. Right?
320.
And divide it by 8. Right? That should give you
Yeah.
40.
Yes, sir.
Right? That should give you 40. And then you're going to take 40 and multiply it by 3.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Look at the notes.
That's how I got messed.
Where's Tavana Campbell?
I mess up my God.
Okay. Jaden Branchador, what's happening?
I clicked the wrong number.
And Lavender Johnson. We're trying to get 30 out of 30. Very good. Rihanna, Shanair, and Rodrigo. Nakari, Russell, please redo quiz 2. Kaino Makfi, very good on quiz 2. Let me see who done. No one is done with quiz 3 yet. But we have some persons done with quiz 1 and 2. Sanaya or Ziana Scron. There's Ziana Scron. Let's see.
Yes, sir.
Close to 30 out of 30, but you didn't get 30 out of 30, so you have to redo that.
Yes, sir.
Patrick, you got a 27 out of 30. You have to redo that. Natasha Charlton, please redo the first quiz. Dior Smith, please redo the first quiz. And again, no one has finished the third quiz yet. Ralph, very good. Anyone need me to send them the quiz yet? Does anyone need me to send them the quiz again? Amalia Maki, very good.
I do that on my third question.
Yeah, you gotta redo that.
Yes, sir.
You would have been the first one to get 30 to 30.
I know, right?
Charlitha Victor, where's Charlitha Victor? Charlitha Victor, can you hear me?
Hi, that's me.
Okay, very good job, 30 to 30. Move on to the second quiz.
Yes, sir.
Where is Empress?
So.
You got lucky. Makai Fernando. There's Makai Fernando.
I'm right here.
You have to redo that quiz. And Chevette Harris, redo your quiz, please. Trayvon Cambridge, redo your quiz as well. Shania Mitchell. Did I get something wrong with the quiz, or you just got something wrong? Let me see. Yeah, I think something's wrong with my quiz then. Where's Shania? Can you hear me? Let me see something. Let me read.
That's because I just calculated all
Excuse me, Mr. Petit, I was to say exactly what we get wrong.
Say it again.
I just
calculated exactly what we get wrong.
See, the answer for number 3, right? I do the calculations right, and the answer is still give me 27 out of 30.
Yeah, that's because my number 4, I needed to correct that.
Yes,
so number 4. Number 4.
Mr. Petit, that's for number 1 or 2?
Say it again.
That's for quiz number 1?
No, number 3. Quiz number 3.
Mr. Petit, you saw the grade I got for quiz 1.
Mr. Petit, do quiz 3 again now.
No. It should, your answer should it should correct itself. It should correct itself. You shouldn't have to redo it. All right. All right, are we done with these quizzes or no? Let me know, please.
No.
Yes, sir.
No, sir, I'm on the last one.
What's her name? Shania, you never did the thing I sent you.
What?
Say it again.
I just gotta find the time to do it.
Okay. All right, let's move on to, for those of you who are finished with those quizzes, let me give you all this to do. It's only for those who are finished with the first quiz.
Hello, Mr. Batiste.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you. Never mind.
But I disappeared, like I went, like I left the class and I never returned, like just, you know,
Yeah.
like leave my job, like just go.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
No, I thought you were.
No, makes sense, makes sense.
You were talking, and then all of a sudden you just stopped talking. So I was like, "Is it my Wi-Fi?" I don't know.
Go ahead.
Mr.
Some of them
Petit,
questions.
the screen blocked.
And the quiz number 1.
That's
Is
fine.
there a decimal for one of the answers?
No, no decimal.
Motto.
No decimal, my dear. No decimal. All right, so for those of you who are finished with the quiz, I need you to do the question that's on the screen. Again, for those of you who are finished with the quiz, please do the question that's on the screen, please. That's for those of you who are finished with the quiz. A plane left Nassau at 8:45 a.m. It arrived in Abaco 35 minutes later. At what time did the plane arrive in Abaco? Put your answer inside the chat for me, please. Again, put your answer inside the chat for me.
Mr. T, if I get the answer first, I get $1 million.
Yes, if you get the answer first, you get $1 million.
Okay.
$1 million.
I'll put my answer in the chat.
Let me see.
When are we gonna get it?
You're going to get it right after class. I'm going to send it a deposit to your account. If you don't have a,
in the chat.
if you don't have an account, I can send
My
it.
answer in the chat, Mr. T.
If you don't have an account, I can send it to your parents' account.
If this goes on YouTube, then I'm
What do you bank? Who do you bank with, Mr. Petit? I bank
What
with
you
Scotia.
bagging? You scamming?
I'm not scamming. I'm gonna send you. Ask Ralph. I already gave Ralph.
Times now you send $1.
I already gave Ralph a $1 million.
I bank with Scotia Bank.
You bank with Scotia? Okay, I bank with CIBC. All right, so
I still could get the money.
Boo.
Yeah,
Scotiabank better.
I bank with Scotia. I bank with CIBC.
I have to agree with him because I use that too.
All right. Are y'all done with the quizzes? I mean, if y'all done with the quizzes.
No, sir.
Alea, what's taking you so
I got
long?
one wrong, so I redoing it.
I stuck on the first quiz because
I'm not there.
You stuck on the first quiz? Why?
I stuck on the first quiz too.
Mercy.
So am I.
Two.
All right, let me see. Let me check this. So I have to show you all
on my calculator.
Question number 3 is a problem.
Okay, let's go ahead and do it. Let
Mr.
me.
Petit, you see my answer?
Yeah, I saw the answer inside the chat. Only the first person who get it right is going to get the $1 million. Okay, so let's go here and answer this. So for this one, what problem y'all have a question with? Number 1 and 2 is the
Number
exact.
3.
Number 1 and 2 is exactly the same thing as we got in class. Okay, let me show y'all how to get 100 on this quiz. So for number 1, it was what? The amount that she received, it was what? Let me IP. Okay, what was number 1? Number 1 was what? 140 divided by what? 4 plus 3?
4 plus 7. I mean 3.
20 times what? 4?
4.
That's 80, right? And then 2/3 of what? 140 minus 80 is 60. What is 2/3 of 60? 40?
40.
Yeah, so it's 40. Good. And then number 2, exactly what we did, is going to be 180 divided by what? 9. 20 times 5, 100. 180 minus 100 is 80. 80 times 3/5 is going to be what? 3 divided by 5. Is it 80?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 80 times 3/5. Yeah. 80 times 3/5. That's 48. Good. Now let's go to number 3. What we have to do here. Take 320, right?
Divided by 3 plus 5.
Divided by what? 3 plus 5, which is what?
8.
8. And 320 divided by 8 is what? 40, right? Then we have
40.
to take it and multiply it by what? 3. So we have 3 times 40. 3 times 40. Which gives us what?
Mr. Petit, where you get 8
120.
from?
Where did I get 8? Because 3 plus 5 is 8. That's how I got 8. Then 3 times 40 is what? 100 and what? Hello, Genesis? 3
I
times 40
couldn't
is
find the mic button. 120.
120. Now we're gonna do 2/5 multiplied by what?
120.
Not 120, because we're gonna do 320 minus 120.
I mean, yeah, minus it from there and then times it by the balance
Yeah,
to get
320
Isabella's share.
is gonna be what? 320 minus 120 is gonna be 200. So we have 2/5 times 200 all over what? 1,
1.
right? It's gonna be equal to 2 times 200 is what?
400
400.
over 5.
400 over what?
5.
5. 400 divided by 5 is what?
80.
80.
80.
So what's the big deal?
Mr. Petit, I have 192 for A.
Oh my.
I don't know how.
Mr. Petit, I don't know what's happening. I think
If you
it's
miss
all
Petit.
this adding and subtracting and this
That's
and
too
that.
much. That's too
Third.
much working.
Exactly.
Well, you could be on the exam. All right, so make sure I go over it, revise it if you don't get it. You have the quizzes, so go ahead and take advantage of them. 35 minutes. What y'all have for this one? The answer is what?
9:20 a.m.
9:20
a.m.
9:20
a.m.
Who's the first
AM.
person to put 9:20 in the chat?
Me.
I think it was me.
I don't know. I
Me.
do not know.
Me, Mr. Petit. Who you think it was, Mr. Petit?
All right. Apparently I'm the first person to put 920 in the chat, so
How?
so the $1 million goes to me. But actually, in all seriousness, the first person to put 920 in the chat was Rodrigo. Rodrigo
Wow.
Rule.
I bet that
Rodrigo
was
Rule. Rodrigo Rule.
So
Rodrigo
who's the
Rule.
second one?
The second one was Asia.
Who's the third?
The third one was Empress.
Top 10 then.
The fourth was Trayvon. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so let's go ahead to English language.
we can split it.
So we can split it. You really need a charger for you really need a new screen name.
Send me them quiz on my WhatsApp, please, Mr. Betty.
Yes, I will. Just remind me if you won't see it by tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
All right, let's move on to English language. Why is today Monday? Today is Wednesday, the 12th of what? February 2025. The subject is, of course, English language. All right.
Oh, you wasn't finna explain how we got the answer, Mr. PT?
That's for another day. We out of time. That's the problem.
No. Good night.
Good night. So for this one, I want us to look at writing a complete essay. Writing a complete essay. That's what I want to do today. I think we should spend a lot of time doing this. How to write a complete essay. This is very important.
Please.
Yes, you can quickly. How do you write a complete essay? I think we should spend a lot of time on figuring that out, doing that. Because some of you do not know how to write a complete essay from start to finish. And we are going to write one tonight. So make space to write a complete essay. So first we're gonna do the outline. So a good essay always starts with a good plan, right? So in your plan, so a good essay always starts with a plan, right? In the plan, you must basically prepare for writing the essay, right? In the plan, you include, you determine, or you include your thesis statement.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
My black and white book ran out of pages, so can I write on a folder sheet until I get the book?
Yes, we can. So a good essay always starts with a plan. In the plan, you must write your thesis statement and the thesis statement, the three reasons the three reasons which support your thesis, and as many supporting details as you can think of. That's the first part. All right. So a good essay always starts off with the plan, right? In the plan, you're going to write your thesis statement. You're going to write the reasons which support your thesis, and as many supporting details as you can think, because you want to make sure that as much work is done before you start writing an essay. You should only take how many minutes on the plan at most?
5 minutes?
No, not 5 minutes. You should
10 minutes?
Yes, you should take no more than 10 minutes on the plan. Okay. What we should do is we should, one of these days, maybe next class, spend some time just taking 10 minutes just to create a plan, create a plan, create a plan. Right? Then,
Probably fail.
no, don't say that. Here is the outline for the essay. You're gonna have your introduction. In your introduction, you're gonna have your what? Your hook, your background information, and what else? Your thesis statement. That's your introduction. And then you're gonna have your what? Your 3 body paragraphs. 3 body paragraphs. In your 3 body paragraphs, you're gonna have what? Your topic sentence, right? You always start off with your topic sentence. Topic sentence. Your supporting details.
Mr. Petit,
Yes.
I have to leave for like 5 minutes.
Yes, you can. Supporting details and your concluding sentence. Right? And then you have sentence. Then after that, you have the what? The conclusion. In the conclusion, you're going to do what? You're going to summarize your 3 points or your thesis. You're going to end with a call to action or an extension or add or with a remark about the significance, the broader significance of the essay. Okay, so this is your, basically your outline. Introduction, which has the hook, background information, thesis statement, your 3 body paragraphs, which contain your topic sentence, supporting details, concluding sentence, and then your conclusion, which contains your summary of your thesis, your call to action, and then a broader, or it could contain a remark about the broader significance of the essay. All right. And that's how we do it. This is the outline of a good essay. So question, what does a good essay always start with? What does a good essay always start with?
Thesis statement.
An introduction.
What does a good essay always start with? It's right there.
A plan.
Plan, very good. A plan, very good. A good essay always starts with
My
a plan.
lord.
With a plan. In the plan, what are you going to put in the plan? What are you going to put in the plan?
Okay, now I write thesis statement.
What are you going to put in the plan?
The introduction.
You want no in the plan. What you want to put in
Thesis
the plan?
statement.
Yeah,
Thesis statement.
yeah, in your plan, you're gonna include the thesis statement, right? Okay. What else you gonna conclude inside the plan?
A lot of supporting details
As many supporting details as
you can think of.
you can think of. Very good. Good. Then we have the essay now. We're gonna write the essay now. What is the first thing we're gonna start off with?
The introduction.
Introduction. Very good. Inside the introduction, what are 3 things that we must have in our introduction?
A hook.
A hook.
Background information, thesis statement.
Very good. Hook, background information, and thesis statement. Right? What is the purpose of the hook? Why do you need a hook?
To make sure the
To grasp the reader's attention.
Very good. To grasp the reader's attention. What are some examples of a hook?
Using a question.
It could be a question, an interesting fact. What else?
An exclamatory sentence.
An exclamatory sentence.
A song or rap or
Okay, a song, right?
yeah.
Okay. What else?
Or just the title of the story.
No, not the title. Nope, that's not gonna work. What else do you include in it for your hook? It could be a statistic, an interesting fact, right? A humorous joke,
A
right?
figure of speech.
It could
Hey,
be a
ask me a
fig.
question.
It could be a question, a figure of speech, right? Something creative, right? That
A
draws the reader. A quote? Who said a quote?
Makai.
Very good. A quote. Very good. Then after that, you have your background information. We're just giving the reader just some background information about. Just put your essay in context, and then you end with your thesis. Now your thesis has your position, whether you agree or disagree, right? And three reasons why you agree or disagree. Now the thing is, you always must you don't want to run out. You don't want to like give all of your supporting details. You're just going to give three brief reasons, right? Three brief reasons, right? All right. Okay. Then we have the three body paragraphs. What's going to go in our three body paragraphs?
The topic sentence, supporting details, and concluding sentence.
Very good. Topic sentence, supporting details, and concluding sentence. Very good. So you always begin with your topic sentence. Always begin with that, right? And then you have inside the middle, you have your three supporting details, and then you have your concluding sentence. Then we have the conclusion. The conclusion is the final paragraph. You want to have a concluding tone, right? You want to have a concluding tone. And you want to, basically, you want to summarize your thesis and end with a call to action or with some remark about the significance of the essay, okay? So what I'm going to do now is we're going to write an essay from top to bottom. So so maybe I should go on Word. Are y'all done with this? Y'all have this written down or no?
No, sir.
No?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So
No, sir.
I'm gonna keep this on this side. So so the question is the question. Let me know if y'all finished, please, before I move on to the next thing. Let me know if y'all finished. Are y'all done with that, the conclusion, the thingy and stuff?
Yes, sir.
You finished with that? Okay.
Mr. Petit, I have to leave kind of early tonight.
That's no problem.
All right.
So persons encounter very difficult times explain three reasons. Explain three reasons why I want to make sure I get this right. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get this question. Okay. Why persons choose not to quit in spite of and press on. Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's say that you encounter this question. It says persons encounter very difficult times. Explain 3 reasons why persons choose not to quit and press on in spite of their situation, right? So we want to start this off in an interesting way. So how are we going to start this off? How would you start this off? What would you say? What would be like your hook?
In spite of.
Mm-hmm.
What would be your hook? Persons encounter very difficult times. Explain 3 reasons why persons choose not to quit. Yes.
Write that part. Write down that part with say question or just get straight to right there. Say.
You can write the question.
Despite going through all the difficult challenges, he still breaks through.
That's not a hook. I need a hook.
Despite going through difficult turmoil, he still
Who's wait?
rises to
Oh, that's Aaron.
yes.
Okay. Yeah, I need a hook.
That was
Say it again.
I already forget it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That was
I
not
can
a
write it.
that was not
Family
a
drama.
The
no. I
future
Mistakes.
rewards those who press on.
Say it again.
The future rewards those who press on.
Who said that?
Kai.
Yeah, okay, that's a good way. The future belongs to those who press on. So how are you gonna continue that?
Taking that we should never proceed. We should never. What's a good way to word this? We should
No.
never fail. We should never give up and continue to press on.
Someone say, what is one difficult challenge you encountered in life? Okay, that's a question. Y'all running out of ideas. I need a hook. I need a hook.
Mr. Petit, what about, have you ever felt like giving up?
Have you ever felt like giving up? Okay, that's good. That's a good one. Finish it. Finish it off.
Let me read it first. The person encounters very difficult times. Explain reasons why people choose not to quit and press on. Okay. I say, have you ever felt like giving up?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is okay to feel that way. However,
I feel like I could add on what she's saying, maybe.
Yeah, teamwork makes dream work.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
She said, have you ever felt like giving up?
Yes.
And then maybe you could say, let me tell you about a few examples where persons strived on, like, I don't know, something like that. After that, I was thinking.
The problem is you need to have a background information. You can't just jump into it. You have to, after the hook, you need to get background information, and then you go to your thesis. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, then we could call the people's name and say.
No, we're not talking about 3 people.
I ready.
Oh, I thought you said. Oh no, you said
3 reasons. 3 reasons why persons choose not to quit.
Have you ever felt like giving up?
No.
Well, more than 3 million people. Something, but I statistics about survival.
You would give statistic, but then your statistics have to be accurate. Go ahead, Ralph. Wait, by the way, misogyny, all jokes aside, that's a good start. That's a good start. I like that. You just have to fix the rest. Go ahead, Ralph.
I think we could say like seeing actual progress, no matter how small they are.
Seeing actual progress without no matter how small they are. Okay. Anyone else? All right. Okay, so Samaya said, what is one challenge you encounter in your life? All right. That you encounter in your life. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
ready. Ready.
All right. So let me
Hold
start. Let me start.
Okay.
So let's say I want to start with a quote or words to a song. I don't know if y'all know the song Never Give Up, Never Give In. Let's use that. Never give up. Y'all know the song? Never.
Never gonna leave you
No,
up,
Mr.
never
Bikini,
gonna
we need
let
you have to
you
sing it.
down, never gonna load around and
Yes, sir.
desert
Mr.
you.
Petty, it's 2025.
You never heard that song
Look
before?
at mine. Yes, that name win.
What did name win, right? Okay, yes. Never give up, never give in, never let a ray of doubt slip in. That. Let's start off with that.
Never heard that before.
You never heard that song?
These
Listen, I
young
had
don't
a
No,
know why.
time on the short videos on
Wow.
YouTube.
Wow. Never give up, never give in. Give
I
in.
ain't that old now.
Come on, you just born in what, 2012? Never give up, never give in.
That's what I'm born in.
Never
Wow.
let never let a
Hello,
ray,
cousin.
never let a ray of doubt slip in. All right, so we already have our quote, right? This is our words to song, right? Let's continue. These are what? These are lyrics to
Of encouragement.
a popular song which was written as a what? Source of encouragement. Maybe you could say that.
Yes, sir. To the
When,
listeners.
yeah,
Oh,
when
never mind.
the tempestuous, tempestuous, maybe you could say storms of a life roar, tempting the human soul to what? What it may do when you want to what? Quit, right?
Quit.
To quit. But why, right? But why would a person choose not to quit, not to quit? Why would a person continue to press on?
Very contradicting.
In spite of, that's separated it, yeah, in spite of discouraging situations, question mark. It has been said that those who have a why can handle almost anyhow. Persons are determined to live even when things are difficult, because of, what are some reasons why persons would not quit?
Because he has a purpose.
They have a purpose, yeah.
They're looking forward to something in the
Okay.
future. They
They're
have
looking
something to
forward,
look
yeah,
forward
I'm
to.
something to look forward, yeah.
Members,
They what?
family.
They have family members, yes. What else?
They have a desire to do better in life.
They have a desire to do better in life, yeah, that makes sense. I think I should change the question. Explain 3 reasons why persons choose to live and not quit.
I'm gonna do this and send it to you on my own.
Okay, good. Persons are determined to live even when things are difficult because of what? Because of their religious beliefs. What else? What else? What else? What could they? They have persons. They are persons who, what? Who depend on them.
Who cares for
Person who look
the
up to
Yeah,
them.
yeah. And because of their insatiable desire, that is wrong, to accomplish their dreams. Their dreams and goals. Okay, so let's break this apart now. So what do I have so far, right? Remember I said that the introduction have to have 3 things. This is the introduction. What must the introduction have? It must have what? It must have the hook, which draws the reader's attention. It must have the background information, and it must have the what?
thesis
Thesis
statement.
statement. So where's my hook in this thing? Where's my hook?
At the
My hook.
beginning.
My hook would be
Never give up, never give in.
these are okay. Never give up, never give in. These are the lyrics to a popular song. Very good. What is my hook? Now my background information would be what? All of this. This would be my background information, which was written as a source of encouragement when the 10 bus songs were well. But why would a person not quick? And then, oh, this is still, well, this is my thesis. My thesis gives my 3 reasons why I chose this position. And that is right now, right? So yeah, your introduction must have these 3 parts. If it doesn't have these 3 parts, then it's not a good introduction. So let me read it. Never give up, never give in, never let a ray of doubt slip in. These are lyrics to a popular song, which is written as a source of encouragement when the tempestuous storms of life roar. When the tempestuous storms of life roar, comma. I'm supposed to put a comma here, comma. Tempting the human soul to quit. But why would a person choose not to quit? Why would a person continue to press on in spite of discouraging situations? It's supposed to be 2 sentences. Why would a person choose not to quit? Capital letter. Why would a person choose to press on in spite of discouraging situations? It has been said that those who have a why can handle almost any out. What did I do in this background information? What did I do? Right? What did I do?
You use what it name? I feel like that part that says those who have a why. You used what the thing name, Mr. Petty?
I don't know.
I could tell you right now. Hold on.
Yeah, what did I do here? So first I give my quote, right? And or my song, where it's a song, as my hook, I grab the reader's attention, right? Never give up, never give in, never let a ray of doubt slip in. I grab their attention, but what did I do here in this purple thing? What did I do? What am I doing here?
You background
information.
I gave them background information. But what I did, I added what? I added what?
Thesis statement.
No.
Encouragement?
No.
Context.
Context. I added context to what I was saying, right? I added context, right? What I did, I explained the quote, right? And I basically was preparing them for the thesis statement, right? And then in the thesis, I said, persons are determined to live even when things are difficult because of their religious belief. They have persons who depend on them and because of their insatiable desire to accomplish their dreams and goals. This is an example of a perfect introduction, right? Excellent introduction. Thesis, hook, background information, thesis. Right? Does this make sense? Now let's go ahead and do the first body paragraph. Okay. So first body paragraph.
Could you remove the other piece so we could see it bigger?
Yeah, I can move it. Y'all done with this side? Y'all done with this side?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me do that.
You're gonna make the colorful side bigger?
Yeah. So let's go ahead and so now I need my first body paragraph. So how am I going to start this? How am I going to start this?
You'll have to piggyback on one of your reasons.
Yes, even in discouraging times. So I have to go back to one of my first reasons. And my first reason is persons are determined to live even when things are difficult because of their religious beliefs.
Mr. Petit, we have to write this.
You're not looking at the screen. Of course you have to write it. I said that from the beginning.
I thought I wasn't supposed to write it, but I write it anyway.
Yeah, we're just looking at the screen. Write this, please. All right. Now we're gonna do our first body paragraph. So our first body paragraph, we have to start off with our what? What we must always start off with we be doing our
reason.
Our what?
Our
topic sentence.
Our position.
Our position. Okay. Our position. What do you mean by that, Tashnik?
In this case, because it's not a debate, in this case, you would start by saying, so explain 3 reasons why a person choose to live. Like you're just saying, Mr. Petit, I lost.
You lost. How do we start our first body paragraph?
With a topic sentence.
Very good, Cleveland. So we must start with our topic sentence.
I'm actually doing something.
Excellent. So you must start off with your topic sentence, right? The whole thing is the introduction. Yes, this whole thing is the introduction. This is just the introduction. So we're gonna start off with our topic sentence. So we're gonna say firstly, right? Firstly, let me remove this. No color. Firstly, persons are determined to live even when things or situations, right, become difficult because they are guided by their religious convictions. Right? So this right here is what? Our, what do you call this? Our what?
Topic sentence.
Our topic sentence. And our topic sentence is exactly, right? Our topic sentence is exactly the first reason that we outline in our what? In our thesis statement. Because we said right there, persons are determined to live in spite of their situation because of their religious belief, right? Right, because of their religious belief. And so that's gonna be the first thing we start off with. We're gonna start off with, firstly, persons are determined to live even when things become difficult because they are guided by their religious convictions. So instead of saying religious beliefs, I say religious convictions, because I don't want to say the same thing over, like the exact wording. Okay, so how are we gonna explain this? How are we gonna unpack this? What are some supporting details I could say? Help me unpack this. Help me continue it.
Because in the
Body
Bible,
paragraph.
Say it again. Help me continue this.
because in the Bible, it says God will not forgive for those who kill themselves.
So you're saying that the Bible encourages persons to press on, even through difficult
Yeah.
times?
Yes, sir.
What else? Help me out.
The Bible also speaks against suicide.
Okay, but not everyone like it's Christian. So I said people are guided by their religious convictions. So that's not necessarily that they are Christians. They could be Muslims. They could be, Judaism. They could be
Well, in this,
Hindu.
they have
They
faith.
could be Buddhist.
They have faith that things will change.
They have faith that things will
Change will
change.
take place in their life.
Regardless of their belief, if they believe in the higher power, then the higher power gotta be able to help change the things to be better, right? So, okay.
They believe what goes around come back around.
Right? Exactly. So how do we explain that? What are we gonna say?
Some people believe that through prayer and perseverance, they can break weather storm. Because remember, you say we have to use what the weather storm would be, Mr. Petit. Weather through any storm.
Yes, I agree. So let's start off with this. So even, let's say, we have to give our supporting details. So even though religion is not a motivating factor for every single human being, it is true that religious ideologies have influence a great deal of humans for centuries. As a general rule, all major religions whether it is Christianity, Judaism.
Sorry, Mr. Petit, before you go further, I see thought-provoking questions.
That's what you meant. You just find that?
Just reach there.
And Muslims highlight the sanctity of life. Right? So they believe that life is precious. All major religions, as a general rule, believe that. In religious circles, right? Life is seen as a what? As a gift, right? As a gift, a precious gift to be what? Cherished. Thus, even when hard times come, the followers of these groups are still motivated to press on. Moreover, in religious environments, trials are viewed as, how do you view trials? You think trials is like trials and those things are what? What do we say that they are? They are
Test of faith.
they are your test of faith. Yeah, like they are viewed as tests. Given by their sovereign beings to
Prove their to prove their strength or prove their
to develop
loyalty.
to develop their character, right? Furthermore, persons with religious beliefs, like if you are a religious person, you have to have hope, right? Like you have to have hope, or faith, right? That things will be better, right? And that would motivate you to press on even when difficult times come. So furthermore, persons with religious beliefs, persons with religious beliefs are determined to persons with religious beliefs are determined to live even through painful situations because they believe in higher powers and are thus imbued with what? Hope and faith, right? So because of their belief in, whoever God they choose to believe in, they have hope because they're like, listen, it's just a rough patch, but things are gonna get better, right? So they would press on through difficult and discouraging situations because they believe that, hey, things are gonna get better, right? With this conviction, they are able to, with this conviction, they know that better times are ahead, right? So that is, let me just separate this. This is our topic sentence. This right here is our, like, we call that our supporting details. We need one more part. We need what? What part we need now? Ready,
Conclusion.
We need our concluding what?
Paragraph.
Sentence. Not paragraph. This is still the first paragraph. This is just. Yeah, we're still in the first paragraph. So we need now
Conclusion sentence.
Concluding sentence. So how are we going to conclude? For these reasons, I believe that persons are determined, persons are willing to press on or to move forward amid
Persevere.
or
Or
persevere.
persons
I like that.
persevere.
Persevere amid discouraging or daunting situations because of their religious beliefs. All right. So I really want you to pay attention. Please pay attention to how I lay this out. Right. This is masterfully and artfully laid out properly. Everything I do is intentional. Everything I do is intentional, right? What do I mean? I start with my what? I start with my what? Topic
Open-end
sentence.
sentence.
Right,
Topic sentence.
I start with my topic sentence. This is my topic sentence right now. So that's it. This right here is my topic sentence. I start with my topic sentence. Topic sentence. Topic sentence. I must always start on my topic sentence. My topic sentence corresponds with my thesis, right? And my thesis is that one of the reasons why persons are able to press on in spite of discouraging situations is that they are guided by their what? Religious convictions, right? And just like how I start is just the way how I end, right? For these reasons, I believe that persons are willing to move forward amid their daunting situations, because of their religious belief. I'm still on the same point. I didn't move on to any other point. I'm still on the same point. So this is my what? Concluding sentence. I'm not done with this essay. This is just my first body paragraph. All right. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Or no? Let me know if y'all understand what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, I
Do we
understand.
have to do 3 paragraphs like this?
You have to do
Or
3
if we don't have
paragraphs.
that much.
No, you have to do 3 paragraphs just like this. Just like this. It must have a topic sentence, concluding sentence, and in the middle, we have what? We have our what? We have our
Content,
our what?
contents,
Our what?
context, body.
Our supporting details. Supporting details. Okay.
Mr. Petit, you know, I observe how, like, in this first paragraph, people could ask plenty questions like, if you didn't include, it is not a motivating factor for every single human being. They could be like, yeah, but ain't everybody is motivated by religious beliefs.
Yes.
So you literally answer
would've
the
been a
questions
wrong
before
time.
they're asked.
Exactly. That's because you want to make a good case, right? You're trying to make a proper case. So you have to answer the question before they ask it and satisfy their question, right? Because you're trying to make a proper case. And so you want to develop it properly, thinking about any possible loophole that could, could go against what you're saying, right? And that's the first thing we addressed. We got that out the way, right? But this is what we call our supporting details. And how many supporting details I gave? I gave, notice I said, and I want you to notice what else I did. I also did, that's very important. I also use transitional words. So what did I use? I said, firstly, what other transitional word I use? I said, moreover, right?
Thus.
Right?
Thus.
Furthermore. Even though, as a general rule, all those are ways to start my sentence, right? What else? Okay. So I'm developing it properly. All right. So this is my introduction. This is my first body paragraph. We do not have time to write my whole essay because This is gonna be too long. I didn't realize it's gonna be that long. But what I should do next time is I'm going to have the whole essay written. Only let y'all write the first 2 paragraphs and we just go read the rest, right? So y'all just can see how it's done. All right. Okay. I need 2 readers. 2 readers.
I'll go first, Mr. Bajit.
I can read.
Me as well.
Who said me as well? Who said me as
Jada.
Jada? All right. Go ahead, Malik. Read the introduction, please. Then Jada.
Yes, sir. Never give up. Never give in. Never let a ray of doubt slip in. These are lyrics to a popular song, which was written as a source of encouragement when the tempestuous storms of life roar, tempting the human soul to quit. But why would a person choose not to quit? Why would a person continue to press on in spite of discouraging situations? It has been said that those who have a why can handle almost any how. Keep going, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Persons are determined to live even when things are difficult because of their religious beliefs. They are persons who depend on them and because of their insatiable desire to complete their dreams and goals.
Very good. Go ahead, Jada.
Firstly, persons are determined to live even when things become difficult because they are guided by their religious convictions. Even though religion is not a motivating factor for every single human being, it is true that religious ideologies have influenced a great deal of humans for centuries. As a general rule, all major religions, whether it is Christianity, Judaism, and Muslim, highlight the sanctity of life. In religious circles, life is seen as a gift, a precious gift to be cherished. Thus, even when hard times come, the followers of these groups are still motivated to press on. Moreover, in religious environments, trials are viewed as tests, given by their sovereign beings to develop their character. Furthermore, persons with religious beliefs are determined to live even through painful situations because they believe in higher powers and are thus imbued with hope. For these reasons, I believe that persons are willing to move forward amid daunting situations because of their religious belief.
Very good. So what are the things that we have in here, right? We have our hook. All right, we have our hook. All right. Now, inside the chat, tell me what color is the hook? Tell me the color of the hook. What color is the hook written in? Put it inside the chat, please. What color is the hook written in? So we have the hook. Tell me what color is the hook written in inside the chat. The hook. Not the background information, the hook. What color is the hook written in? What do you all put for this one?
We could answer out loud now.
Yeah.
Yellow.
It's highlighted in yellow.
Yes, yellow. Yellow is the hook. And the hook, what's the job of the hook?
To grab the reader's attention.
Grab the reader's attention. Very good. Very good. And then, what's the color of the background information? Put inside the chat, please. What's the color of the background information? Put this inside the chat for me, please. The color of the background information. Background information. Background information. The background information, which gives it context, right? Which adds context and give the reader more information on it, right? What's the color of the background information? What do you all have for that one?
Purple.
Pink.
Magenta.
Purple. That's not pink.
What?
That's not pink.
Pink.
That's not pink. That's purple.
That's fuchsia. That ain't purple.
Mr. They
yeah.
might be slightly colorblind.
There's no way that's purple.
That's
There's
a
no way
mix
that's
between pink and purple.
It's not
so
pink.
I put
That's
fuchsia. I put fuchsia.
It's not pink. That's not pink. That's not pink. I think it's purple. Who all put purple? Who all put purple? Maybe your screen. Maybe your screen. Some people's screen might be weird. It's purple. What do we have for the thesis? What color is the thesis? Please don't tell me rainbow green or something like that.
Red.
What color is the thesis?
Red.
Red. Very good. These is red. What's the purpose of the thesis? Or what are the parts of the thesis? It's going to contain your what? Your three reasons, right? Your 3 reasons are contained in the
Yes, sir.
thesis. 3 reasons. And then for my my first body paragraph, what are the 3 parts of the body paragraph? The 3 parts of the body paragraph.
Your 3 reasons.
No, the 3 parts of the body paragraph.
The topic sentence,
Topic
the supporting
sentence,
detail,
supporting
and the
details,
concluding sentence.
and the concluding sentence. Let's do that again. What are the 3 parts of the top of the body paragraph?
Topic sentence,
Topic
supporting
sentence,
detail,
supporting
and
details,
concluding
and
sentence.
concluding sentence. What's the color of my topic sentence?
Blue,
Blue.
at the top.
Blue, very good. And supporting details, what color is that?
I ain't sure what color that is.
That
That's
look like
orange.
brown.
Orange. And then what's the color of the concluding sentence?
Blue.
That's
Blue at the
as well.
bottom.
Blue.
Very good. That's blue at the bottom as well. All right. Do we understand how to set this up? Let me know if you understand this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Put I inside the chat if you understand this.
Yes, sir.
Put I inside the chat if you understand it. Put N if you do not understand. Again, put I inside the chat if you understand this. Put N if you do not understand, please. Okay, what we're gonna do now is I want you to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of what you have and send it to me via WhatsApp. If you have already done that, have a wonderful evening, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, Mr. Petit. Good night.
Good night, good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, good night.
Good night.
Good night, Ethan.
Good night.
Good night, good night, good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Mr. Petit,
Go ahead.
I have to
Hi,
wait.
Mr. Petit.
My mother has my phone, so I have to wait for her to come so I could send it to you.
No problem. No problem. All right, let me go ahead and end the recording. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.